for the sake of, I want you to get this. Joseph bring them to Egypt because they were hungry and they were lacking food. And it's because of that they became slaves. And in the fallen land, they began to work as slaves. Amazingly, you'll be shocked to hear this, but it's true. Not even one who were in slavery and in bondage worship God. Not even one, I'm telling you, not even one. Not even one Israelite cried to God as a cry of worship. They only cry to God because they have given up. They want salvation. They want someone to deliver them from that bondage. And it was all somehow the plan of God. But I want you and me to hear this. Sometimes the condition that you might find yourself can just position you to a level where you can't even have fellowship with God. But your fellowship with God will be based on help, not on friendship. You get the point? There are people who come to our life for help, not for friendship. So the children of Israel were very much afflicted and passing through a lot of things, not because God was not their God. He was, and I will introduce to you why I'm coming like this. It blesses my whole life, actually. For 400 years they were in that land. Not even one bowed to God for worship. Let me stand. Why am I saying all these things? I'm saying this, that your condition can position you to go to God for help, not for fellowship, not for friendship, not for koinonia. That's why we are having a lot of people in church today. They are just there because they want something from God, not because they want to know God. The children of Israel were in that land of Egypt. Number one, I told you at first, because they came in because they wanted food. And when they found food, they eat well, but eventually they became slaves. When they became slaves, there was no place in them to bow to God, to worship Him as their God. You understand? They had never had that kind of a time to worship God with that intimate relationship. Not even one. Nobody, I repeat, read the scripture. Nobody worshiped God with that intimate. Not even one. That's why, how did they find themselves in bondage? I will say this. When they forget the way to worship God, when they neglect the aspect of come to God and have fellowship with Him intimately, not by request, like